199 days of California in the wall, 199 days of California. You'll take the one down and toss it around. Round 198 days of Florida, of California on the wall.
We're going to pay a little visit to Menards today. We need some mulch. I want to check out the 4th of July decorations because, believe it or not, I'm already decorating for 4th of July, which I've never done, but I don't really have anything else fun to put out now, so I'm going to check out what they have here. And I might just check out the flowers too. We're coming up to the section that's usually 4th of July, but they don't have, I'm not seeing what I usually see over here. Usually they have like little villages, but maybe they've moved them somewhere. Are they moving their decorator stuff? This is disappointing if not. Maybe they don't put theirs out as early as other places I'm seeing. It's patio furniture, which is always fun to look at too. Let's see. They're definitely moving things around because I feel like I'm seeing dog stuff where... Let's look over here, Craig. Candles. Gonna smell one? No? Okay. Craig's checking out the pool toys. Oh, it's a walrus.
A manatee, a crab, and a frog.
Let's see
A
them.
whale and a fish.
There's the manatee. Well, that's just too cute. A little fishy. They just have all kinds of things now for pool toys. I like these little squishy ones. What I'm looking for is a bubble machine that works good. Oh, look, a bubble shuttle. It's a rocket that blows bubbles. And we may have to try this out. But it plays music. That's the only part that worries me. Oh, you found an alligator chomper.
Green.
This is a cute sensory toy. Let me see. It's like a shaggy dog. He's squishy, and then you have these things too. I think that's pretty cool, actually. I like it.
That shaggy dog.
So I think we're going with this, which isn't exactly what I wanted because I want one that just sits and blows bubbles, but they don't have one here that doesn't play loud, obnoxious music. We've had those before and it gets old really fast, and we're going to try this. The girls are going to be with us for a lot when Stephanie is having the baby, so looking for things too.
It does make noise, but it's got LEDs there, and then when you blow it, so they blow through.
Oh, which one do you think is better? I want the one that's gonna work the best, that's for sure.
Well, this is the easiest for little hands because they don't have much.
Oh, they just pull that trigger.
Pull
Yeah.
and hold that trigger.
Well, we can try that one.
Find out.
Did you find mulch?
Yeah, but I gotta go find a dolly cart.
Okay. I can't find their decorator stuff. Like, they're moving everything around, so I don't know if they've moved it or they just don't have it. So, well, yeah, we're going to stay in this area and then go to the food. Lots of Easter clearance. Let's see. I see a flag over here. And I see an Uncle Sam. There's a big star you can put on your house. I just got a blue star to put on our door. And I told Joe what I want for Mother's Day is a flag on the front porch. I'm excited about it. Remember Watkins? I remember Watkins being sold door to door, Watkins products. Now they have it at Menards. You can just buy it anytime you want, which in my opinion is much better. I'd much rather be able to just go to a store and buy it when I want it than have to buy it from a door-to-door salesman. The vanilla is what I remember everybody saying was so good. It's not a bad price, really, for the colorings. I mean, the flavorings. Maraschino cherry cola. Both Joe and Stephanie love maraschino cherries. I wonder if they'd like this. I think it would just taste really sweet because maraschino cherries just mostly taste sweet to me. Fire brewed cherry soda. It's bubbly tea and it's pre-made. It's 130 calories for one container, which, I mean, wouldn't be bad for a snack if that's what you wanted. Craig has found the thing that looks the most delicious, PB minis, because we love everything peanut butter, don't we, Craig?
Yep.
We have ranch dip on clearance. Oh, it's creamy dill, that's why. Which doesn't sound bad to me, but wouldn't be what I would probably put in a recipe. Joe's got to get some mulch, so we're going to take a look around the garden center. I always like to look at the fountains. They're just so relaxing. Craig likes them too. That one's not running. And of course there are gnomes. There always has to be gnomes. And Craig's enjoying them. Okay, Craig, you have to show me your favorite fountain now.
What?
Let's look through the fountains and then you tell me which one's your favorite.
The gnomes are.
The gnomes are your favorite?
Yep.
Well, just for looks, I think I like this one the best. But I think this one's really cute with the ducks squirting the water out of their mouth. I also like this one here too. They have some beautiful begonias. I'm thinking if I want one, I better buy it today because they won't be around for long. It's pretty. I like the yellow a lot. Wish they had white. But I do really like this yellow. Joe would tell me to get the red, it's kind of orange, and yellow together because then it looks like cyclone colors. Does that smell like anything?
It smells good.
I've never smelled a begonia. Not much smell. There's some more, and they're $9.99 after rebate. I think I better get some. Okay, I think I'm going with all four because why not? They're on sale. And begonias are my favorite because they are very easy to take care of and they like shade. Let's see what else they have. They have tons of flowers. If you want flowers, this is the time to start looking. Last year I waited too long. We're getting some planter boxes too.
And you know it, please. Don't be too sad and miserable.
Loading them up. I love this time of year. Getting flowers. New planter boxes. It's a pretty nice day. It's still a little windy, and I thought it wasn't supposed to be windy today. The wind makes it pretty chilly. Craig's having, what are you having for lunch, Craig?
A tuna fish sandwich with a side salad.
We've got Caesar salad today with some crispy onions and crispy peppers on top.
Yeah, it's treadmill time.
Good job holding the door.
Darn it.
No, you did.
Oh, I did.
Good enough anyway for me. Craig doesn't have his music on today.
The Berenstain Bears, We Love Our Dad by Stan Jane Berenstain with Mike Berenstain. Narrated by John Lithgow. Sister, brother, and Honey Bear loved their papa. They loved him very much. After all, he was always there for them. He baited their hooks when they were fishing. He drew them fly balls when they played catch. He was there to their sled puller on their way to the top of Dead Bear Hill. He carried them on his shoulders when they got tired and rushed them to the doctor when they were hurt. He told them funny stories and corny jokes. He read to them at bedtime, tucked them in and kissed them good night. Yes, the cubs certainly loved their Papa Bear, but sometimes they took him a bit for granted. After all, he was always there. They never even noticed some of the things he did, like working. Papa worked very hard. He worked in his shop all day, making furniture. He worked fixing things up around the house. He worked doing chores like mowing the lawn or shoveling the snow or taking out the trash. It's true that Papa enjoyed working, but he enjoyed getting credit for it sometimes too. One warm spring morning, not long after Mother's Day, the cubs were talking about what they would do for Father's Day. Mama was listening to them nearby. "Let's make Papa a big family album with pictures of us doing stuff with him," said Sister. "We just gave Mom an album like that for Mother's Day," said Brother. "Oh yeah?" said Sister. Honey Bear was looking out the window, watching Papa mowing the lawn. "Papa working," she said. "What's that, Honey?" said Mama. "Papa working," said Honey, pointing. Said Mama. Honey just had a good idea. She did, said Brother and Sister. "Yes," said Mama. "Your Papa works very hard. It would be a nice gift if you cubs did his jobs for him on Father's Day and let him relax." Now that they thought about it, it was true. Papa did work all the time. He could use a rest. "Way to go, Honey Bear," said Sister and Brother, giving her high fives. The cubs decided to make gift certificates that Papa could cash in for the jobs they would do. All that day they followed him around, spying on him. They checked off the jobs he did on a clipboard. "Carrying wood," said Sister. "Carrying wood, check," said Brother. "Check," said Honey. "Painting the garage," said Sister. "Painting the garage, check," said Brother. "Check," said Honey. "Replacing loose tree bark on the tree house," said Sister. "Replacing loose tree bark, check," said Brother. "Check," said Honey. The cubs followed Papa the next day, too. They didn't put furniture making on their last list because they didn't know how to make furniture. But they did check off things like trimming the rose bushes, putting up fence rails, and clearing out the basement. That evening, they made a gift certificate for each job. The cubs couldn't wait for Father's Day to arrive so they could surprise him with their special gift. On Father's Day, the cubs woke up bright and early. They waited up till nearly 6 a.m. before running into Mama and Papa's room and jumping on the bed. "Happy Father's Day, Papa!" they yelled. "Huh? What?" said Papa sleepily. "Is it Father's Day?" "Of course it is," said the cubs. "Open your present." They gave him a big envelope. Papa thought it was a card. "Why, thank you," he said. But when he opened it, the gift certificate spilled out. "What's this?" he asked. "They're gift certificates. You cashed in for us to do all your jobs," explained Brother. "You can just relax all day." "What a thoughtful gift," said Papa. "It was Honey's idea," said Sister. "Thank you, Honey," said Papa, giving all his thoughtful cubs a big hug. "I like to spend the day just watching baseball," said Papa. "It's Father's Day," said Mama. "You can do whatever you like." "Wow," said Papa, settling down in his easy chair in front of the TV. "I could get used to this." Papa cashed in his gift certificates, and the Cubs set to work. Their first job was washing the car. They got out buckets, soap, cloths, and the garden hose. They scrubbed and washed and rinsed, but the car still seemed a little dirty. Papa, they called, we're having trouble. Can you help us? Of course, he said, looking things over. You just need more elbow grease. I'll show you. So Papa and the Cubs scrubbed and washed and rinsed together. When they were done, the car was bright and clean and shiny. You go and relax now, Papa, said the Cubs. We'll do the rest. Their next job was cleaning up the wood chips in Papa's shop. The Cubs got out dustpans, brooms, and shop vacuum and set to work. They swept and cleaned and vacuumed, but the shop still looked a little dirty. Papa, they called, we're having trouble. Can you help us? Of course, he said, looking things over. You just need to give it more oomph. I'll show you. So Papa and the Cubs swept and cleaned and vacuumed together. When they were done, the shop was spick and span. You go and relax now, Papa, said the Cubs. We'll do the rest. Their next job was spreading grass seeds on the bare spots on the lawn. The Cubs got out rakes and bags of seed. Brother raked the hard-packed earth while Sister and Honey spread the seed. But they soon got tired. There were still a lot of bare spots left. Papa, they called, we're having trouble. Can you help us? Of course, he said, looking things over. You just need more muscle power. I'll show you. So Papa and the Cubs raked and spread the seed. When they were done, every bare spot on the lawn was covered with new seed. You go relax now, Papa, said the Cubs. We'll do the rest. But Papa shook his head. Actually, he said, I'm getting bored just watching TV. It's more fun doing things with you. What should we do next? How about a game of baseball, said Brother. Perfect, said Papa. So the whole family played ball. Brother, Sister, and Honey took turns pitching, batting, and fielding. Papa was catcher and Mama was the ump. A wonderful Father's Day was had by all. At bedtime, the Cubs took turns jumping off their beds into a big cushion. It isn't fair, said Brother as Papa helped him into his pajamas. There's a Mother's Day and a Father's Day. Why isn't there a Cubs Day? Papa smiled at Mama Bear. I haven't the faintest idea, he said. Papa and Mama tucked the Cubs in and turned out the light. Did you have a good Father's Day, Papa? Asked Sister. Yes, sweetie, said Papa, kissing her brother and Honey goodnight. The best Father's Day ever. The end. And this is Craigie Vever saying, if you like this video, click like and subscribe. And keep on having a great day.